Good morning, good morning, good morning, our nation. Good morning. Welcome back. We're week 1, day 2. How's everybody doing? Come on in, check in. I'm sharing the live out. Hopefully you do the same when you come in. When you come into class, it's real simple. Okay? Get your heart meet, say good morning, do a check-in. It's what you would do if you walked into a real classroom. So let's go, Nerd Nation. But welcome back. Welcome, 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 welcome. Let's get myself set up here, right? Let's get set up. Let's get up. Welcome back. Let's get it. Good morning, our nation. Come on in, come on in, come on in. We are at the soft return, baby. Week 1, returning without explanation. Week 1 is returning without explanation. Returning without explanation is where we are. We are at week 1, day 2. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Week 1, day 2, we're going to do our card pull. We're going to check in for our assignment that I gave you on Monday. And we're going to build some scripts today. That's what we're doing today. How about that? We good? Come on in, come on in, come on in. Please and thanks. Let's get us all set. Let's get us all set. Clicking to watch the live. Let's get our lesson up. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Come on in. Good morning. Thank you for joining. Good morning. Getting our lesson up here. We building scripts today, Nerd Nation, and we're checking in. We're checking in and we're seeing what we did from Monday to today. Did you participate in your own healing? Did we do the assignment? Let's find out. Let's get me where I need to go first, though. Come on in. Check in. Let me know how you're doing. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Come on in, come on in. We are just about to get started in just a second. We're getting started in just a second because I don't want to waste a whole lot of time. Right? But come on in, come on in, come on in, Nerd Nation. Come on in, come on in. Welcome back, Nerd Nation. Welcome back to the soft return. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Come on in, come on in. It's practice day. Monday we learned the concept. We learned what over-explaining is, right? We talked about it. We discussed it, right? Gave you an example. We learned the concept. Today we're going to go ahead and we're going to check in and we are going to build your scripts today, right? I gave you an assignment at the end of Monday telling you that I wanted you to find one anchoring statement, remember? And I wanted you to use it just one time between then and now. So before we check in, though, we're going to check in about that. But before we do, we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull our daily dose of self-love card, okay? Before we do anything, we're pulling our daily dose of self-love card because we cannot start our healing without some grounding. And that's what these cards do right here. These cards provide some grounding for you. So you can either get your own deck, your own physical deck like I have, or you go on that link in my bio and you can get your digital oracle and it can pull a card for you whenever you want to. But at the beginning of every class, we will be grounding ourselves, anchoring ourselves with a daily dose of self-love card pull. And so let's do it. Let's do it. So here we go. Pulling our card. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Come on in. You're just in time for us to pull our card. You're just in time for us to pull our card. And our card for today, is going to be peace. Our card for today is going to be peace. Our anchoring card for today, our grounding card for today is going to be peace. And so here we go. When you fall in love with peace, peace returns the favor. Protect yours today. So let's talk about peace for a second. Let's talk about peace for a second as it pertains to the Self-Love Society, honey. Peace is the reward from a well-fought and won battle. Inner battle. Right? So your peace comes from you fighting and winning your inner battles. Nobody else can be your peace. You can't be anybody else's peace. People can enhance your peace by bringing their peace along. You can enhance someone's peace by bringing your peace along, but you can't provide your peace to somebody else, and can't nobody else give you theirs, right? You can't be theirs and they can't be yours, because peace is the result of you fighting and winning your battle. See, the loser of a battle doesn't feel peace, right? So here we go. Let me read it again. When you fall in love with peace, it returns the favor. So protect your peace today. Can we get with that today? Can we anchor ourselves in our own peace today? Can your peace be your goal today? Yes? Yes? So, for those of you that are here with me live, I want you to put live down in the chat right quick. Let me go ahead and I'm going to put live. Good morning. Good morning. Come on in. Yes. So we are live. You're joining us live. Good morning. Good morning. Come on in. Come on in. If you're joining us live, I want you to put live down in the chat. After you put good morning, of course. Come on in. And see if we can ground ourselves in some peace today. Because I want to know what this card invokes in you. How does this card make you feel? How does the peace card make you feel? In one word, what does this card activate in you? Does it calm you? Does it call you out? Do you feel convicted? Do you feel comforted when I tell you that when you fall in love with peace, peace is going to return the favor, so you need to protect yours today? Right? Because nobody really tells you that, right? Protect your peace today, darling. Right? So here we go. Hopefully it makes you feel hopeful. Hopefully it gives you a place to start today. Because for those of you who are new here, I am your girl, Saria Jones Harrington. I'm your self-love strategist, your registered peer recovery specialist here in the state of Virginia, which means that I literally get paid to walk people and help people and guide people through their recovery journey. That journey can be through anything from substance use disorder to mental health disorder to childhood traumas to I am about to lose my shit today disorder, right? Over the next 12 weeks, we are in the 12-week cohort, the soft return. And we're talking about being able to come back from a long leave, right? Maybe you were suffering from a medical emergency. Maybe family issues took you away. Maybe you just needed to reset and rest, right? Whatever it is, we're practicing. Whatever life has thrown at you that has made you have to slow down. The 12-week this 12-week cohort is about you being able to come back without losing you, right? It's about being able to come back, not getting back to normal, just getting back to you. So on Monday, we talked about the over-explaining, because week 1 is all about returning without explanation. Now, of course, this cohort was built because I'm returning off of a very long leave because of a medical emergency, right? And it's been a hard road getting back here from from trying to push myself to the brink again, to physically just not being able to do it, going through all of the emotional ups and downs that go with trying to get yourself reacclimated and coming back, right? That's where the soft return was born. So we're going to be anchored in the after effect. We just did our card pull. For those of you that's just coming in, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in, welcome in. Where is my girl Dream at? Hold on. Hold it. Good morning, love bugs. Good morning. Please share this out. Please share it out. Good morning, good morning. I got to get my girl Dream in here. I know she's probably at work. I do know that. But we gonna see where she's at. Come on, Dream. Where you at, girl? Cause you remember I wrote her name down. Yep, there you go. Come on in here, Ladybug. I wrote her name down, if you remember, in our notebook, because just like you, I have my journal too. Okay, so here we go. So let's check in on Monday's assignment, right? Monday's assignment was for you to, number one, catch yourself when you're over-explaining. On Monday, we talked about what over-explaining is, that it's a trauma response, right? That it's not a personality trait, that it's something that you did learning to survive, right? Something that you did out of fear. Okay, so the assignment had 3 steps. The assignment was that, number one, you were going to catch yourself before you started over explaining. You're just going to catch yourself, right? And then you were going to pick one anchoring statement, and we went over a couple of anchoring statements on Monday. You're going to pick one anchoring statement, and you're going to use it just one time between Monday and today, right? And then the third step was you were going to write 2 reflective sentences. The first one about what you were afraid of when you caught yourself about to over-explain. And number 2, what you felt instead and what you did instead, right? So here's the first question, and I want you to be honest. Now, this is going to be for some of you that are watching the replay here, but hey, I want you to put a 1 in the chat if you did it. If you found that anchoring statement, if you use one of the anchoring statements that I gave you, right, on Monday, if you use one just one time between Monday and today, I want you to go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. I'll wait. Let's see. Let me go. Okay, I got a 1. Thank you. I got a 1. Come on in. Let's talk about it. So I want you to type a 2 in the chat. If you thought about it, but you didn't do it yet. I want you to type a 2 in the chat if you thought about doing the assignment, but didn't quite get to it. Something stopped you. It's okay. And I want you to type a 3 in the chat if you just missed it completely. So again, let me recap. A number 1 in the chat if you did the assignment, if you caught yourself, if you revamp that TED Talk into one statement, one anchoring statement, and if you used it at least one time between Monday and today, and if you went on ahead and you wrote down what you were afraid of, what you were about, why you were about to over-explain, and what you did instead. If you did it, I want you to type a 1 in the chat. If you didn't do it, you thought about it, but you didn't quite get to it, I want you to type a 2 in the chat. If you just missed it completely, I want you to type a 3 in the chat, okay? And it's okay, whichever one. We've got 12 weeks together. This is just week 1, day 2. So there's no judgment right now, okay? There's no judgment right now. Let me say, hold on. There's no judgment right now. Week 1, day 1. It'll come though, but let's go. So here we go. For those of you who did it, because some of you are going to be catching this replay, for those of you who did the assignment, I want to know, what was the moment that you caught yourself about to over-explain? Like, what was it? What happened? What was the fear underneath it? When you caught yourself, what was it that you were afraid of? Were you afraid of being judged, misunderstood, labeled, rejected, punished, seen as late? Like, what was it? What was the thing? Okay. How'd you feel after you said less? Instead of you over explaining, like, what sentence did you pick? I'm dying to hear it. I want to hear. This is interactive. Listen, on Wednesdays, we check in. We check in and we practice, right? Wednesday is all about practice. So I want to know. I want to be all up in the business. I want to know, what anchoring statement did you use? And how did you feel after you used it? Right? Because here's the thing, that shaky feeling, that's your nervous system detoxing from that people pleasing, because I know that you were nervous about it. If you did the assignment and you're not used to just saying what you got to say and moving on, if you're an over explainer, I know that doing that assignment made you feel uncomfortable. That's just your nervous system readjusting. Your nervous system saying, what? Okay, we're not going to say anything. We're not going to make sure they're okay. It's detoxing from people pleasing. Feeling guilty doesn't mean that you did something wrong. It just means that you're doing something new. Okay. So that's the reason that we do this check in, so that you can let me know how you felt about it, so that you can know that you're not alone, that the feelings that you have when you're embarking on this new journey, right, of not giving explanations about needing to rest, about taking a moment to yourself, you're going to feel a little jittery. And that's all right, love bug, because we're here, right? One sentence may feel rude when you're used to over explaining, just condensing it down to saying, hey, I'm not available for that. Instead of going into your long dissertation about why you can't show up, how you wish you could show up, how you so sorry that you can't show, all of this stuff. It's going to seem like a foreign concept to you to just say, hey, you know what, listen, I'm not available for that. Thank you for thinking of me, though. It's going to seem cold at first. It's not. It's just you going through a little bit of withdrawal, okay? Your privacy is part of your recovery plan. You don't owe an explanation. Yes? We good with that? You don't owe an explanation. Okay? Now, if you did the reflection, I want you to type reflection in the chat. And if you didn't, I want you to type receipt. Because today, we're going to get you some receipts, okay? So, come on, let's go. Type reflection in the chat if you did it. Type receipt if you didn't. I'll wait on you. I got to look over here because it's hard to see the comments on this screen, so I have to look on this screen. And we have a reflection. Thank you, Love Bug. Thank you, Love Bug. Come on now. We did the reflection. This is how you grow, right? You don't grow unless you do the work, okay? You don't grow unless you do the work. I'm just saying. So, here's what we just proved in the check-in. You can feel the urge and you can still choose a new response. That is growth. Baby steps. Week 1, day 2. We're still at the beginning. We're still at the very beginning. So I want you to take it easy on yourself. We're going to introduce some concepts that might seem uncomfortable, foreign to you. That's okay. I want you to ride it out. I'm right here with you. Thank you for joining. Good morning. Good morning. Right? So here we go. We're going to build some scripts for you. So maybe the reason why some of you didn't do it is because you weren't necessarily comfortable with the ones that I gave. And, it can be a little nerve-wracking to try to come up with something on the fly. So not to worry, because today is all about us building some scripts for you. Remember? We did our carpool. We've done our assignment check-in, and now it's time for us to build your script. So I want you to go ahead, take this moment, get your journals, right? Get your journals out. Day 2, week 1, and let's get it. We ready? We ready? We ready to go? So don't trip and don't front. We go through class together because here we go. Prepared language protects your peace. Write that down. Prepared language protects your peace. Statement of the day. So the S statement of the day. SOTD. Statement of the day. Prepared language protects your peace. Write it down. If I can write it down, you can write it down. Prepared language protects your peace, and that reminds me, conversation that I just had with my son a couple of days ago, where some of you may know, but my son is an actor in LA. I have a daughter and a son, grown children. And my son lives in Los Angeles, California. He's an actor in LA. And I think that I can tell people this at this point. He landed a commercial spot, actually 2 commercial spots in for March Madness. Okay. And so we are so excited about that. And he was just talking to me about some of the things that he was feeling, about that. And won't go into a whole lot, but there was anxiety about it because, there's, the life of actors have to be very hard. And I realized that after having this conversation with him that, there's a point and period of time where when you're new in it, you can go without being recognized. Like, you can pretty much live a normal life. You can catch the subway, you can do normal things, right? And there's some anticipation because we know that this is going to be a big thing. And it's like, now people are going to just be coming up to me. They're going to recognize me and all of this stuff. And so what I advised was that if you know what you're going to say, then it takes the pressure off. Good morning, my love bug. Good morning, my love bug. If you know what you're going to say in any prepared. We talked about this on Monday. When you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. And that's what today is about, giving you the scripts so that you can stay ready. Good morning, love bug. I'm just talking about our statement of the day is prepared language protects your peace. And it reminds me of a conversation I just had to have with my son. He's got a big thing coming up. So I don't know if you are into March Madness at all, but if you are, you're going to see my son in 2 commercial spots. And he was apprehensive about that. He's like, it's going to be a big thing. And I've been in this space before where my son has been in a space where he used to get a Super Bowl commercial spot every year. Thank you, love bug. He said the way that the crowd receives him, coming up to him, being recognized. At first it's fun, right? But then it can get a little daunting. And so it's been a while since he's been in that position again, but now he's being thrust into it again. And he's like, I remember how that felt and the anxiety of it. And my advice to him was, well, here's the thing. If you know what you're going to say when those people approach you, then that can take the anxiety away from that, right? Because see, before he was green at it. He didn't know how to handle that girl. The people coming up to him, don't I know you? You that guy from that commercial. You to this, you to that, right? Chit chat. He's soaking in. But now he's seasoned. And yes, it's going to be weird. But I told him, in our downtime, see, that's why I say we may be down, but we not ever out. Not in this family, baby. Because even in our downtime, we are all still building. So there's different things that he's been building, right? He has an improv show that he does every week, right? A live improv show, him and a group of his friends that have been friends since college. Okay, so we're talking 15, we're talking a long time. He also has a company where he teaches acting. He gives you hints for getting auditions, for callbacks, all that stuff, right? And those things have been slow. Hey, you're about to be recognized. One of the scariest things about marketing and really stepping out is that you have to put yourself in front of people. And we've already talked about in another cohort, and we'll talk about it again here, how, letting people see exposure. We believe that exposure opens us up to attack, right? And so when you're a starving artist, an actor, whatever it is that you're doing, and it causes you have to get out into the public eye and you have to introduce yourself. That's a source of great anxiety for many people. See me raising my hand? If that's you, put me in the chat. Say, that's me. I have that anxiety. We have an anxiety about putting ourselves out there in front of people, right? My son has this is the unique opportunity where he's not going to have to talk to nobody. He's not going to have to approach nobody, because they're going to be recognizing him, and they're literally going to be coming up to him on the street. Hey man, ain't you that such a, what else is you doing? Prepared language protects your peace. What I told him is, when they ask you what else you're doing, hey, if you want to see me regularly, you can come down to the such and such to see me at the improv show. If you want to know how I got that commercial spot, I teach. Come down to my studio. Prepared language protects your peace. Good morning, Sam. Can somebody put that in? Prepared language protects your peace. When you already know that a situation is going to happen, and you prepare yourself for that situation by knowing what you're going to say, you don't feel so apprehensive. It takes some of the stress off. Good morning, my love bug. You're just in time. Okay? So let's go. That's our statement of the day. Prepared language protects your peace, and that's why we're going to go ahead and we're going to get these scripts going. So here we go. Here are the rules for today. There are 4 of them. I want somebody to write them in the chat. Rules for the day. I have my journal, so you don't have an excuse not to have yours. I'm just putting that out there, because you knew you was going to learn something today. I told you to come in here expecting to learn. I also need you to expect to retain. And the only way you're going to do that, Liebchens, have something you can take notes. Here we go. Where, baby, hold on. Hold on. Where is my fan? Why wouldn't I have my fan right here? Hold it. Hot flash break. Hold it. No. Woo. Woo. Oh my God. Woo. No. Whew. So let's talk about Nerdation. The soft return includes being able to take the break you need to take when you need to take. Y'all know what's going on. Hot flash. Whew. So give us a minute. We're going to give you the 4 rules for today. I want you to write them down. Rule number 1, 1 sentence, 2 max. We're building these scripts today. So the 4 rules for the scripts that we're building today. Girl, thank you for the likes, honey. Share it out. Thank you for the likes. Y'all see me suffering. And this is why we prepare, right? So 4 rules for the scripts that we're building today. Rule number 1, okay? 1 sentence, 2 max. You're used to over-explaining. You're used to doing a whole TED Talk. You're used to writing a whole thesis and delivering it in explanation of how you're moving. So rule number 1 is 1 sentence, 2 max. Write it down. 1 sentence, 2 max. Right? We got it? We got that? I'm looking over here in the... Sam says, going to work. Is there anything that'll be posted somewhere about today? Of course, Sam. Absolutely. It will be. Yes. It will be. Rule number 2, no apology padding. Write it down. No apology padding. SJ, what is apology padding? I'm sorry to do this, but I hate that I can't be there for this, but forgive me for not being able to do it. I promise if I could, I would, but I just can't. That's apology padding. Revert back to rule number 1. 1 sentence, 2 max. So your apology padding we don't even have no room for your apology padding. Don't make that one of your sentences. Okay? Dream, you with me? I know you may be at work, baby girl, so I get it. But you with me? Share this out. Get your coworkers involved, honey. Get your boss involved. Not today. You might not want to do it today, but like on your lunch break or something, you might want to be like, I found a good girl. She teach about, the soft return. Like, yeah, get them involved. Get them involved. And then that way you won't prepared language protects your peace. Look what I found. Hey, you guys got to stop being ashamed about being on a journey. This is why it's hard for you to share the things that you're doing. Hey, look what I found. You got to be strategic. You go to the mofo that has the power to say something about, hey, look what I found. She be on at 11:30 every day. Look what I found. You and your supervisor may be sneaking off together to watch me. Don't do that. She's teaching us about the soft return. This week is how to return without explanation. I guarantee you that your manager needs this. Your manager is under stress. Y'all don't look at it that way, but they are. They need me too. But come on now. So, rule number 1, 1 sentence, 2 max. Rule number 2, no apology padding. Do not make an apology part of your 2 sentences max, okay? Rule number 3, no extra details. Write it down. No extra details. We talking about your script. I'm going to give you some things, but I'm sure that you're going to be doing some of your own. You're going to be making up your own scripts too. So that's the rules about the scripts. No extra details. You don't even have room because it's 1 sentence, 2 max, remember? Rule number 4, if they push, I want you to repeat your 1 sentence, 2 max. Repeat. Don't explain. Write that down. Rule number 4. You repeat. Don't expect. If they push, you repeat. If they push, I'm writing it, you can write it. Repeat. Don't explain. Do we got the rules for the scripts? Do we got it? Okay, high flash over. Baby, that was not no joke. Do we have the rules? Dream, you missed our card for today. Our card was peace. That's our anchoring card for today. Our grounding card is peace. And we talked about what peace is. You know my definition of peace, right? Just in case you don't, that's okay. Peace is the reward of a inner battle that's been fought and won. That's why nobody else can be your peace, because nobody else can win your inner battles for you. And the losers of a battle don't feel peaceful. Only the winners do. So if you protect your peace, peace does the same thing. It returns the favor when you fall in love with peace. Hey, Alexa, what is this? Alexa, play some 80s and 90s R&B. Because it's more dignified than Hey Robot. I'm your friendly digital assistant, here to help with everything from playing your favorite language. She got an answer. Random questions that pop into your head. What can I do for you? You can play me some 80s and 90s R&B music. Smooth R&B vibes from the golden decades on Amazon Music. Because I don't know what was happening, Nerd Nation. Dream. I don't know what was happening with the background. I don't know. I don't know what was happening before, but here we go. Seriously, your piece. My piece, look, my piece was doing this. Hey, you hear this bullshit in the background? Get this, yeah. Okay, Rules today for the scripts. Rules for the scripts. 1 sentence, 2 max. No apology padding. None of that. I'm so sorry, but I can't. No, it's just I can't. No extra details. I'm so sorry, but I can't. Because if I could, I would. I'm so sorry. I got to do that. None of that. And if they push, I want you to repeat your 1 sentence, 2 max that we made up. Okay? So let's open up our notebooks. And what I want you to do, I'm going to go to a clean page. Okay? But I'm going to have you write 3 headings. And the headings are going to be family, friends, and work/community. So it's going to look like this. I'm going to go family, friends, work/community. So this is what mine looks like. I have a 3. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see? 3 headings. Family, friends, work, and community. Okay? So I want you to pick 1 per category. So here we go. There's 3 things that mofos usually ask when we're talking about drink. Wait a minute. Like, whoa. Because I saw that. Let me look over here. Dream says, wait a minute. Let me turn on another light. Why is that so far away? Girl, why was that so far away from me? Why was that so far away? Okay, so Dream says, I almost apologize, but I have to because I'm interrupting. Did we get the 3 and 4 steps? Yes. She said, I hate to apologize. We did. Okay, so here we go. Step 1 was 1 sentence, 2 max. Step 2 was no apology padding. Step 3, no extra details. Okay. And again, these are the rules for your grounding statements, for your anchoring statements. Because remember on Monday, we said we're going to replace the over-explaining with anchoring. Remember that? And so we're going to build those scripts today. And so these rules I'm giving you is the 4 rules for building your scripts. Because prepared language protects your peace. I don't need you trying to remember a dissertation. We're going to alleviate that. So, rule number 3, no extra details. And rule number 4, if they push, you repeat your statement. Number 4 is if they push, you repeat. You don't then go into explaining. You simply repeat your statement. I gave you the example on Monday. Remember I said, when I say that I'm unavailable for something and somebody says, well, why? Because I'm unavailable. But why are you unavailable? You used to do it because I'm unavailable. You repeat it. You don't go into, I'm unavailable because blah, 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 blah. Because that's them baiting you into repeat. That's them baiting you into a debate. Remember that we said on Monday that you setting a boundary is not an invitation to a debate. So when you choose your anchoring statement, when you say, I'm not available, and they give you that pushback, right? That's them inviting you to the debate. Okay? That's them inviting you to the debate. Their pushback to your boundary is them inviting you to the debate. Do you know that you can refuse invitations? And so step number 4 basically is refuse the debate invitation. If they push back, you simply repeat your statement. Okay? Okay. And so now, did we get that, love bug? Did you get it? Okay. She said, got it. All right. Okay. And no, you don't ever. Something, guys. We're in class. This is where you learn. This is where you ask those questions, right? Never ever be embarrassed, ashamed, or anything to say, hey, can you repeat that? Because I can. Morning, Miss Page. This is where we learn. This is where the mistakes can happen. This is where this is where you can let your hair down. It's a safe space for you to learn. Okay? So nah, don't ever be afraid to apologize again, my dream darling. Because I need you to get it. I want you to get it. And I know that you're here to get it. Right? So here we go. I want you, did we label our paper? I want you to label. I have mine labeled right here. Family, friends, work, and community. That's where we are right now. We're building our script. So it's 3 common pushbacks that you get. Morning, love bug. Morning, bestie. It's 3 common pushbacks that we get no matter what we're dealing with. You get when you've had to take a rest, or when you've had to take a leave, or something has happened and you weren't able to show up because you had to choose you. 3 common things that you're going to be asked. 3 common pushbacks. Where you been? What happened? And are you okay? Now, we're not building these scripts for the average lay person that's just like, hey, haven't seen you in a long time. Where you been? Right? Because that's something, it's very easy to tell that person, hey, I just took a minute for myself. Most of you, what do most of us do? I ain't gonna say most of you. What do most of us do? Most of us, as soon as somebody say, where you been? I've been really down. I've been mighty bad. I've been really down. But when I see you, I know there is, you know what I'm saying? Like we go right into our scene. We go right into our, when they say, bestie, come on. You might as well come up. Don't do it. Come on, bestie. Don't even do that. I don't even know why you ain't just request to come the fuck up. Like, I don't even know why. I'm just saying.
Good morning.
We go straight into
afternoon. That's crazy.
I was feeling real down. I was feeling mighty bad. But when I said you,
I knew.
I know there is a God. I know there is a God. Now it's going to get to come home one day, see my children. Y'all go right into it. How do I know? Because I do it. I've done it. I did it when I came back. Look, Dream dying over there. Dream says but that's
The
what we
whole
do.
rundown. Definitely giving the whole rundown.
Say again, friend.
I say definitely giving the whole rundown. The kids did this. The body did this. The doctor said this. Like,
We need to over-explain it. So what happened? You all too happy to tell what happened. Oh, because my spleen ruptured, and then my Achilles heel went, and then the boy got locked up, and then it just caused it. We so ready. We had to stop. Okay, because we get sucked into it every time. And what did we say about over-explain? The 3 things that it robs you of. Number 1, over-explaining teaches people that they entitled to the details of your private process. Because see, when you don't want people in your business and you mad because they asking you, you don't even realize that you the reason that they in your business. All my life I had to fight. I had to fight my daddy. You the reason that they're in your business. Because you've been very, very willing to give it. You've been an over-explainer. When ain't nobody asked you for no details, you had them in spades. Number 2, it keeps you locked. Remember? Keeps you locked. Every time you over-explain, it keeps you locked emotionally in that thing that happened. And number 3, it starts the shame spiral. Right after you do that, right after you, oh my life. After you do that and you see that blank look on people's face where they like, okay. Then you in a guilt spiral, a shame spiral. Why did I do that? Now, you a constant victim. Hey, listen. Hey, listen. I know we're in the beginning. We just said day 2. But y'all know I also expect real quick transformation over here. The transformation is quick. Okay? So here we go. We're going to build these scripts. And so I want you to pick one of the categories that we just made up. And what's the categories we made up for the newbies that's coming in? We have family, we have friends, and we have work and community. And we are going to build scripts for the 3 most common pushback questions that people have when you've had to take a rest. Okay? The common questions being where you been, what happened, are you okay? So here we go. I want you to pick one category. Pick family, friends, work, and community. And here we go for our return script. Here's the script that we have for that first question. Where you been? Ready? One anchoring statement can be, I'm easing back at a pace that supports my health. That one I gave you on Monday. I'm easing back at my own pace. If that's, like I said, if that sounds too clinical for you, hey, I'm just easing back at my own pace. Where you been? Just easing back at my own pace. See, we're going to role play it. We're going to practice it. Friend, I'm going to ask you where you been. I want you to say, just easing back at my own pace. You ready?
Ready.
Okay. Girl, where you been? I ain't seen you in a long time, girl. What's going on? You ain't been on the scene lately.
Girl, just easing back at my own pace, child.
See how easy that was? Now, I want you to do another thing. I want you to give me an example of over-explaining, Shay. You ready? I'm going to ask you the same question. You ready?
Ready.
Hey, girl, where you been? I ain't seen you in a long time, girl. You ain't been nowhere in these streets. What's up? Where you been?
Girl, my sister been sick, been helping my mama with these damn kids, child. Trying to get this business together. Shit, I'm sick. I can't catch a break, child. Ish.
Oh. Oh. You see how that leaves somebody in what else to say? Now, a person that's just trying to be all up in your business, you know, the next thing they gonna say, well, what happened? And here's the script for that. We got a script for that. I ain't gonna get ahead of myself, but that was number 1. That was the first script. I got 3 scripts for you for each category. So the next script that you can possibly deliver for where you've been is, I've been taking care of some things and I'm getting back to it.
Like that.
Been taking care of some things and I'm getting back to it. Bestie, let's do it. Girl, I ain't seen you around in a long time. Where you been?
Girl, just taking care of some things and getting back to it, child.
That's good. Girl, me too. That's the natural response. An unnatural response is what I say. Well, what happened? That's a motherfucker that's trying to be in your business. That's a mofo that's feeling entitled to your private process. Okay? And here's script number 3 for where you been. I appreciate you checking in. I'm just taking it one day at a time. Hey, I appreciate you checking in. I'm just taking it one day at a time. You ready, bestie?
Ready.
Girl, what the fuck? Shay, I ain't seen you in a while, girl. Where have you been?
Yeah. Just taking it one day at a time. Thank you for asking those things.
See how easy those are? I appreciate you checking in. I'm taking it one day at a time. Of course, I'm going to check in. You my girl. I ain't seen you.
Good afternoon, Mr. James.
Now, look, the nosy bitch is going to back up. Girl, what happened? Now, I'm going to be truthful. I'll be truthful with you.
Yeah, we gonna ask each other, girl, what the world now? I'm definitely gonna ask my friend,
I'm
girl,
just
what in
saying,
that world?
we ain't got to put on, we ain't got to play act up in this bitch. Okay. Me and her, we gonna ask, bitch, what happened?
Yes.
Okay. But again, we're not talking about people that you don't mind giving explanations to.
Thank you, Mr. James.
I ain't talking about them people. Thank you. We're not talking about those people. We're talking about those mofos that's requiring you to explain, that's giving you the anxiety. We're talking about that people-pleasing need that you have to not be rejected. We're talking about people that make you feel that. See, this is my real bestie, real life. We gon' ask what the fuck.
Mm-hmm. Oh, speaking of, but anyway.
It's like, girl, what? Okay, I'm so glad that you observed that boundary. What happened? right? So again, we need to be able to differentiate. That was very nice of you, Lord. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you,
Lord.
James. Thank you. A lot of mercy.
Lord.
A lot of mercy.
Lord of mercy. I'm sorry. So I'm going to repeat the three scripts that we have for where you been. Number one, I'm easing back at a pace that supports me. Number two, I've been taking care of some things and I'm getting back to it. Number three, I appreciate you checking in. I'm taking it one day at a time. You got those, Dream? Any one of those will serve for where you been, for that nosy mofo that thinks that they have access to your private practice. Any one of these three, you see how all of these is one sentence, two tops. I appreciate you checking in. Period. I'm taking it one day at a time. Period. Two sentences.
Right.
Okay. I'm taking care of something. I've been taking care of some things, comma, and I'm getting back to it. Period. Two sentences. I'm easing back at my own pace. One sentence, bitch. Period. Get it?
Purr.
That period. That's the difference. Okay? So here we go. Script number 2. Like I said, you're going to choose family, friends, or work and community. I don't care which one. Here's the boundary script. Okay, for what happened. The first one was the return script from where you been, all of that. This is the boundary script for that. What happened? For that question. Ready? So here's anchoring statement number 1. I'm keeping it private right now, but I do appreciate your concern. I'm keeping it private right now, but I do appreciate your concern. I'm letting that one sit because some of y'all did that. That's the one. Because again, most of y'all, as soon as someone, girl, what happened? He stole my mom. I had to fight my dad. I had to fight my uncles. I had to fight my brothers. I had to fight. You're very ready.
Or you get offended because they asking, you know.
None of your business. Why you all in my business? Because you've always been telling your business. And you can't expect people to know the difference between when you want to share and when you don't want to share, when your default is oversharing and over explaining. So you sound stupid. I'm just saying. I'm trying to save you from yourself today because somebody is going to go out and they're going to do that today. And I'm telling you, you sound stupid. And we don't do stupid things over here, so don't do that. If I don't tell them, friend, how would they know?
I ain't said a word, friend. I ain't said a word.
I can.
I'm on my meat meals. I ain't said a word. I ain't said a word.
I can feel.
Can you feel it?
I can feel it. Your little box was just illuminating.
Sorry, let me take the glow off. My bad.
No, that don't have nothing to do with it. That's just our connection, yo. That don't have shit that you can't turn off.
That wasn't that bad though for hump day. That wasn't that bad for hump day.
Right. It's okay. We got a little bit more to go. We got a little just poison, deadly, moving it slow.
So you better lay low. Stop. I didn't come in here for that. Get to the lesson. You better lay low.
How do you know? Me and the crew used to do it. I'm sorry, I had to take a dance break. Okay, here we go. The boundary scripts to what happened. Script number 1. You ready, Bessie? I'm going to give it to you again. We're going to role play it.
Ready?
I'm keeping it private, but I appreciate your concern. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here we go. Girl, I ain't seen you in a minute. What happened? Where you been? What happened?
Girl, I'm gonna keep that to myself, but thank you for asking, Stink. I ain't even ready to talk about that right now.
You see how she added all of that other stuff in. Girl, 2 sentences.
Run it back. Nigga, run it back.
Went on the road.
You know I'm insubordinate, run it back.
This is a
I'm
man.
insubordinate, run it back.
Here's a statement. I'm keeping it private, but I
Thank you for
appreciate
checking.
your concern. Any variation of that. I'm keeping it private. I appreciate your concern. Okay, here we go.
Is that me? Oh man, is that me or her? I'm not sure what happened. Can y'all hear me in the chat? Oh, she was on T. Oh, she was on Teacup.
Am I weird? What
Mm-hmm.
happened? Am I weird? What
Mm-hmm.
happened?
I don't know. You was paused and then went on Teacup.
Look, I was like, is it me? Is it what? I was like, what
I thought it was my phone. I was asking the chat, like, can y'all hear me still? You know, they've been tripping lately.
I know, right? Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Let's get through this. Let's get through this script. We still on the first one. We got 2 more to go. So here's the first one. Here's the first script. I'm keeping it private, but I appreciate your concern. Ready?
Copy.
Friend, I ain't seen you in a long time. Where you been at? Shit, what happened?
Girl, I'm keeping it private, but I appreciate your concern.
Well, of course, yeah, of course. I'm gonna check on my bed. See how that goes. See how it normally goes when you just keep it right there. Hey, I'm keeping it private right now, but I appreciate your concern. And cut it right there. And you let that person deal with however they're gonna deal with it. Here's script number 2. To what happened. I'm focusing on my recovery, and I'm not discussing the details.
Hmm.
Ready? I told my client to say that one. Baby, I give her that one all the time. But here we go. You ready? You need me to say it again?
Yes, please.
I'm focusing on my recovery, and I'm not discussing the details right now.
Gotcha.
Okay? So here we go. Friend, I ain't seen you in a long time, girl. You ain't been out in these streets lately. What's going on? What happened?
Girl, focusing on my recovery. I ain't even really trying to talk about that right now.
I get it, girl. I understand. Shit, I don't always want to be talking about shit. Neither. See how it naturally with a person that's not trying to get in your shit. Do we understand that? We are role playing how it would go with a person who's not trying to get where you can just say what it is that you need to say, and this person just going on the fuck on. Okay. Now, this next one, what I want to do, I'm gonna push back, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give you the script. You're gonna tell me the script. I'm gonna push back. And our rule is you just repeat. You don't go, you repeat what the fuck you just said with no further explanation. Okay? So here we
Mm-hmm.
go. The next script, the third script is that's not something I want to go into right now. Got it?
Yep.
Okay, so here we go. Friend, I ain't seen you in a long time, girl. I'd have missed you out here in these streets. Where you been? What happened?
Girl, that's something I ain't even trying to go into right now.
Well, what you mean? Like, I just want to know. Like, we ain't seen you in a long time. Like, we was worried about you out here. Like, what happened?
Girl, I ain't even trying to talk about. I'm not trying to go into that right now.
So you mean to tell me you can't even know like that? I'm just trying to ask. Like we was concerned about you. Like you ain't gotta be like all like that and all that stuff. I just want to know, what was going on with you. What happened?
Bitch, I said I ain't trying to get into that right now.
You have my absolute
Third,
permission to
third
ask.
time
The
is third
catch
time is
is
hey,
there.
listen,
The
the
third
third time.
time.
Okay, now enough is enough. Shit.
You
I
have
was just
my
kidding though.
absolute permission. This is the most different kind of class that you have ever been in, honey. You have my absolute
You
permission
know, like
to
third
add
time's
an
a charm around
explicative
this.
in there at the third Mickey plicking time.
Yeah, third time's a charm, as they say. Okay, now
Three
enough
strikes
is
you out for me.
right.
Motherfucker, didn't I just say I don't want to
I
talk
said
about
I ain't
it?
want to talk, but excuse
Then
me.
it'll be, well, why you gotta be like that? Uh. So you have my absolute dream. Did you catch it? Did you catch a dream? Did you catch it, Sam? Three strikes you out, baby. You have my absolute permission. You tell him SJ said it. Don't play with me. I still got my cut. SJ said it's okay to say no. Don't play with me. You
And if
tell
you
him
don't want to
SJ
say it in my
said
way, then just don't say anything. Like raise your eyebrow, put them on. Don't say anything because they don't deserve a third answer, a third rebuttal. Like you're not telemarketing here. What you keep trying to sell me some shit every time I say no, you're rebuttaling. No, no.
it. Dream says, yes, I did. I'm in it. I don't have the second pushback response. The second pushback response for what happened is I'm
Repeat.
focusing on my recovery and I'm not discussing the details.
Mhm.
Just easing back, Dream. We're on script number. Okay, so you need to go back to script number one. You need to go back to the return script for the pushback for where have you
Oh, okay,
been.
okay. Just easing back, yeah, okay.
Yeah. So the pushback. So the pushback for where you've been. So this is script number one, the return script. So it's I'm easing back at a pace that supports me, easing back at my own pace. Number two was I've been taking care of some things and I'm getting back to it. That was number two. I've been taking care of some things and I'm getting back to it. Right? And then number three was I appreciate you checking in. I'm taking it one day at a time. So number one is I'm easing back at my own pace. Number two is I've been taking care of some things and I'm getting back to it. Number three is I appreciate you checking in. I'm taking it one day at a time. You got that, love bug? Let me know you got it. Because then we're on to script number two, which is the boundary script. And that's what we've been role playing so far, is that boundary script. And that's for pushback to the question, what happened? And these are all interchangeable because somebody might ask you where you been. Hey, I've been easing back, taking care of some things, getting back to it. Well, what happened? I'm keeping that private right now, but I appreciate your concern, which is the first pushback statement, which is the first anchoring statement to the pushback of what happened. I'm keeping it private, but I appreciate your concern. Number two, I'm focusing on my recovery and I'm not discussing details right now. Again, that's the boundary script to the pushback of what happened. And then the third one, which was the one that you just saw us role play with her giving me with me giving her pushback and her observing all the rules that we stated. That's not something I'm going into. And I told y'all that for me, three strikes you out. After, if you've had to say it three times, this is clearly a boundary violator. Somebody that's really trying to get it. Hey, bitch, why I got to tell you more than once that I don't want to talk about the shit. Notice how she still didn't give me an explanation. She didn't say, bitch, I've been doing this, I've been doing that. If you really got to know, but that's what most of y'all would do. At the third pushback, that's how you come in. Well, if you must know this,
You must know. You must know. It's hilarious.
if you just got to know, yeah, that's where most of y'all crack at. But you notice how she didn't go into the. Didn't I said it's not something I want to talk about. Most people push because they know that you can't withstand the push. Those are those people who feel entitled to your private process. Remember, I told you that I told you on Monday that over explaining teaches people that they're entitled to hear what's going on with you, whether you want to share it or not. That's a problem with celebrity. And me and my son was talking about it. People are going to feel like you have to share with them regardless. Well, if you got something prepared to share with them, you won't ever feel nervous about it. Because listen, friend, David got 2 freaking commercial spots for March Madness.
So
I
I'm
didn't really
excited.
understand the
I'm
importance
gonna
of
I
March
definitely watch
Madness.
March Madness. Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna be seeing them.
I didn't, and I asked Vaughn, I was like, so this may be a stupid question, but just go with me. I know I've heard March Madness, but tell me because they
Oh,
was like, this is about
you
to
hear me
be
talking about?
interesting,
Oh,
because he was talking to me on the subway. He was like right now I can ride the subway. He was like, and I'm nervous. He's apprehensive about being recognized on that
platform and that level.
level. And he said, I've been there before, when he had the Super Bowl spot when he was in the commercial with Kevin Hart. He said, I've been there before. He was like, but I was new, I didn't know what to say. You're enjoying kind of the notoriety and all that stuff. And so I know, and because my bestie, he's in between gigs. Like it's a struggle. Like actors went through a whole strike. It's been a whole thing. And so in the meantime and in between time, he has to still try to build and still try to maintain and survive. And so we've been building something. He teaches acting classes. He teaches people how to do self-tapes, things like that. He also has an improv group that performs once a week. And things have been kind of slow. Bruh, apprehensive, anxiety. No. Prepared language protects your peace. If you know what to say, because you already know, and we talked about, friend, before you got in here, that one of the hardest things about marketing, especially when you're like we are, self entrepreneurs and stuff, is putting yourself out there and being afraid of rejection and all of that stuff. It's one of the biggest drawbacks. I said, but now you're about to be recognized. People are literally going to be coming up to you. Hey, you
Won't you
that guy
understand?
from such and such. What you doing? I said, and if you got something prepared, oh, you want to see more of me? I got my improv going on once a week at the such and such and such theater. You need to stop by. Oh, I can show you some tips on how I got that spot. I have a teaching class. I teach. Right? If you are prepared, when you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, and you don't got to be nervous about no situation that could arise. And so I gave him I told him what to say. I gave him the script. That's what I'm giving to you guys today. Are we still here? We still here, bestie? Wait a minute.
Am.
Okay, I just want to make sure
I
because I'm
was I
still
was
learning how to
multitasking,
look at it.
texting my client. She's like, "Are you still coming?" This one is a doozer, boy.
Okay, no. I'm
She
looking
wants
at it
this.
from my
Yeah, I
computer
probably
too
was on
because
teacup, but just for a
yeah,
second, my bad.
I'm looking at it from my computer too because I need to see the comments and I didn't see nothing. So that's why I was asking. But
Oh,
no,
okay.
this is why we're building these scripts because I want you guys to be prepared. We already know that these moments are coming. We know that we're going to be in moments where somebody is going to be trying to make us qualify why we needed to rest. Where you been? What happened? Right? And so instead of us getting upset about the fact that somebody's going to try to make us qualify how we moving, just have something prepared to say. And it doesn't have to be an explanation. That's where these scripts come in.
Right.
So again, script number 1 for the boundary script for the question, what happened? I'm keeping it private, but I appreciate your concern. Script number 2, I'm focusing on my recovery and I'm not discussing the details. And number 3, it's not something I want to get into right now. right? Rinse and repeat if they push back. Well, why not? Well, you used to. What's it? I'm not talking about it right now. Here we go for that last question, that last bit of pushback that people do. And this is a more aggressive form of that pushback because it makes it seem like they're really concerned about you. Well, are you okay? Are you okay sometimes can be another invitation for
The bait,
you.
like bait.
It's bait. It's like I would listen. Quick
You know
story.
me.
I went into, and this was years ago. I went into the emergency into one of my appointments when I was trying to figure out what was going on with my pulmonary embolisms and having, anxiety attacks and all that stuff. All that girl did, the triage nurse. How are you feeling today?
You couldn't wait. You couldn't wait.
Girl, she just trying to take my blood pressure. Couldn't wait for somebody to ask me how I was doing. Are you okay? No, not okay. Not okay. Okay.
But in some aspects, you might need that release. You know what I mean? In
Yes,
certain aspects, it's not just throwing stuff on people. You've been holding it in, and sometimes you can't control where that release comes from. And after that release, it's time to fight 10 more rounds. You know what I mean? But
yes.
sometimes.
That's for people. People oh shit. People you trust, yes. But we're talking about though, like I said, those people that's just trying to be up in your business, that's trying to bait you. Those people that just really want to know what's going on with you and they'll use anything. Girl. Whew, whew, whew. Whew. Wait. I ain't even finna hold you. Whew.
Sorry.
This is second hot flash. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. We almost at the end. We almost at the end. So we have this. Here's the reassurance script for that pushback of "Are you okay?" For those ones that's trying to get into your business, feigning concern, right? So script number one to "Are you okay?" I'm healing, and that is what okay looks like today. I'm healing, right? Script number two. I'm okay enough to keep moving forward without you having to go into your shit. But I'm okay. Are you okay? I am okay enough to keep on going forward. Thank you. And script number three, I'm taking care of myself and staying consistent. So yes, I'm gonna give them to you again because these is quick. These is quick. These is a get a mofo up out of your business quick. You okay? I'm healing, and that is exactly what okay looks like today. That's close to I'm blessed, right? But most of y'all don't stop it. I'm blessed and highly favored. He doing for me what he could do for you. And if he could do it for me, he could do it for you. I'm healing, and that's what okay looks like today. Number two, I'm okay enough to keep moving. I am okay enough to keep on moving. And number three, I'm taking care of myself and I'm staying consistent. We got those? Now here we go. Here's what I want you to do. You have 9 scripts now. You have 9 scripts now to choose from. And I hope you've been writing them down. I hope you have. But you have 9 scripts now for any situation. Okay? So I want you to choose your default sentence of the week, of the rest of this week. The one that you can say even when you're feeling shaky. And that's why I had shake. Thank you, love bud. Thank you. That's why I had welcome in, my love. I haven't seen you. That's why me and my bestie was role playing them for you. And if somebody else wants to come up while she's out, because we need to role play these last 3. Because you need to get comfortable with your mouth saying it, right? You need to hear how it'll come out. You need to hear how it'll sound. I role play in the mirror. My son role plays in the mirror, actor. I told him to role play because he knows, hey, Mr. Page. So my son, Tony, you in here? Look, my son just got a commercial for March Madness. 2. Miss Page, you here with me? I got a question for you. Do you watch March Madness? Yeah, he just got 2 spots. And so he was nervous about the fact that, he was talking to me from the subway. He was like, I'm able to ride the subway right now. Wait a minute, let me get over here. Okay, Sam. Look, I'm trying to get my comments together so I can see. Absolutely. Look. Okay, so he went to his audition. He's an actor in LA. I don't know if you knew that. You probably did. You've been with me for a while. But it's been a lot of downtime, going to a lot of auditions, not getting them, thinking he got it, having callbacks, all that stuff. So he got it. And I've been coaching him through the whole thing. Hey, listen, don't give up. Just keep going. Go to the auditions. Don't worry about it. If 100 no's get you to that yes, that's going to change your life, let's knock them no's down. So he got this spot. And a lot of times when they're auditioning, he doesn't know what it's for. Get there, bam, it's for commercial for March Madness. Director recognizes him. It's like, I feel like we worked together before. Bam, he likes him, turns into 2 spots. So he has a 30-second spot and he has a 15-second spot. So I didn't really understand how big March Madness was. That's why I asked my roomie. That's why I'm asking you. And my roomie was like, oh, that's a big thing. And so his agents basically told him he was going to get tired of seeing himself up on the screen because he got 2 spots, 30-second and a 15-second, which means that's 2 separate checks. That's another show though. But yes, he was talking to me on the subway because he was talking about the fact that, he's been in this position before where he got an international spot and, people recognized him and was coming up to him and he didn't really know what to say. And, he was younger then and all of this stuff. But see, down don't mean out. The reason I mentioned all of those auditions in between where people are saying no, where you don't get it, where he has to survive, he has to work this job, 3 jobs to survive. He's still building. See, that's what we do in this family. We still build. Down does not mean out. You see how I was down, but I came back and we got a whole 12-week cohort. You see that? We still build in this family. Even when we down, we do something. And so he has an improv group that he does, and they have a live show once a week in LA, right? He teaches classes that have been going kind of slow lately. So I said, my love bug, you don't have to be apprehensive at all about all of a sudden getting recognized. All you need to do is have something to say. See, have something to say more than, yeah, it's nice to meet you. Yeah, and when you see other celebrities or whatever, when people approach them, what are you doing? Oh, just taking it one day at a time. They don't have nothing else that they could talk about. Oh, no. What else are you doing? What can I say? If you want to see more of me, you can come and see me at my improv show once a week. We right down here at the such and such theater every day, right? Prepared language protects your peace. If you already know that a situation is coming up, you can preempt that thing. He don't have to feel apprehensive. I said the hardest part of marketing is putting yourself out there, but you don't even have to put yourself out there. People are literally going to be coming up to him on the street. Oh my God, you that guy from the such and such. Hey, what you doing? Hey, this week I got an improv show. You want to come and check it out? I teach tips on how to get commercials just like that. I got an acting class that I do. Want to sign up? See what I'm saying? When you know what you're going to say, you ain't got to be apprehensive about no situation. That's where I'm at. Amen. So when I tell you guys that I'm teaching you from what I know, I give my son this advice, my daughters, my granddaughters. Same stuff I'm telling them, I'm telling you. Okay? So again, I want you to choose your statement. I want you to choose your default for the week. Best we got to role play this reassurance script.
Let me hear it.
You ready? You all right?
Yes.
Okay. So the
I don't
first
want to
script.
discuss it right now.
See what she did right now? See what she did right now?
Y'all
So
play too much. Go
in
ahead. So
real
let's
time,
go.
the transformation's quick. It's in real time. Okay. So here's the first script to Are You Okay? I'm healing, and that's what okay looks like today. You ready?
I'm ready.
So here we go. Hey there, friend.
Wait
I
a
know
minute.
you've
Wait a
been
minute.
gone
Wait a
a
minute. Wait
long
a
time,
minute. Wait a
girl,
minute.
but you all right? You okay? What's up?
Pause. Because I thought I heard this, but I didn't hear it all the way, and I don't want to make up my own and get in trouble again.
Just said pause. Okay, the script is, and any rendition of this, as long as it is
Right.
one or two sentences. I'm healing, and that's what okay looks like today.
Okay.
Got it?
Yep.
Okay. So here we go. Do not take after Bobby Brown. This is not your prerogative. So here we go. What's up, friend? I ain't seen you in a long time, girl. I ain't used to you not being out here in the streets. You all right? You okay?
Yeah. I'm healing, and that's what that looks like for today, child.
Girl,
Yeah, the
shit. Me
time.
too, bitch. Look, I done fell into the role play. Me too, bitch. That's what it looked like.
One day at a time, child.
Because they will. But that is how easy it is to get somebody off their game, too. Somebody that's coming trying to get you off of yours. Here's script number 2. I'm okay enough to keep moving. We ready?
Ready.
Hey, friend, girl, what's going on with you, girl? I ain't seen you in a long time. I heard you was down bad. You okay?
Girl, I'm okay enough to keep it moving, child.
Me too, bitch. Do that. And here's number 3. I'm taking care of myself and staying consistent. Now you can make that your own, but it's still got 2 sentences. The basis, I'm taking care of myself and I'm staying consistent.
If I may add my famous one as a side, maintaining, no complaining. You know I'm gonna stay saying that.
Hey, it can be that. That's the same thing. I'm taking
That's
care of
why I
myself.
said the little side one, yes.
So yeah, so do that one. So yeah, so here we go. Here we go. Girl, you ready?
Ready.
Girl, what's up, girl? I heard you was down bad. What's going on with you? You okay? You all right?
Girl, you know me. Maintaining, no complaining.
See that, Nerd Nation? See how easy that is? See, we got to act it out so that you can see how it goes, right? So I want you to choose. You have 9 now. 10 with that bonus, as far as I'm concerned, that was a
10 to
bonus.
10. Pick
Okay,
which
it's 10
one.
ways to 10.
As long as you get there, pick any other 10.
Okay, 10 ways to 10. So you got 10. I want you to pick one default sentence for the rest of this week. One that you can say easily, even when you steady. There's some of these you could say, right? And I want you to write my default sentence is. So this is what hey, listen, it's always a check-in on Friday. I'm gonna be checking in with you too. My default sentence is, and here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna bring back the double dog dares and the assignments. So double dog dare, I want you to make a post about your default sentence. And I want it to say, my default sentence is.
Hey, Draki.
Okay. And you can either make up one, because I gave you the rules I gave you the rules for your anchoring sentences. Remember? You need me to go back over the rules for your anchoring sentence? Here's the rules. It's 4 of them, and they're easy. Rule number 1, 1 sentence, 2 max. Rule number 2, no apology padding. I'm so sorry, but I really wish I could, but none of that. Rule number 3, no extra details. I'm not available for this. If I was available for it, if I didn't have to take my sister to the store, and if I didn't have to take because it's 1 or 2 sentences max, right? And rule number 4, if they push, you repeat. We role played that for you. I'll give you an extra one. You're allowed to add an explicative after the third time that they push. Okay, so whether you use one of the 10 anchoring scripts that we gave you here, or whether you make one up because you have the rules of making up your own default statement, I want you to share it with me. And if you make a post about what your default sentence is, and you tag me in it, you're gonna get an A+ and a star for today. Okay, I'm going to share it on my story, and you're going to get an A+ and a star for today. So the assignment is, my default sentence is, right? And I want you to add the repeat line for pushback. I'm about to give you 3 extra ones. So that'll be what, friend? 13. Here's the add-on for the repeat line when you have to repeat it. That's all I'm sharing right now. That's number 1. To their pushback, but why, blah, 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 you have to, I understand, but I'm not discussing it. So that's all I'm sharing right now. I understand, but I'm not discussing it. And my pace is what supports my health. Got those 3? That's 3 extra ones. That's now 13. Morning, sis. That's now 13. I'll repeat them. This is the repeat lines. This is for when they come back at you. But why not? Well, you used to, blah, 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 blah. Right? Here's the repeat script. Number 1, that's all I'm sharing right now. Number 2, I understand, but I'm not discussing it. And number 3, my pace is what supports my health. Change it. My pace is what supports my peace.
Drink water.
Do what again?
Here's your reminder.
Come up here, Ree. I don't even know why you tripping. I don't even know why you tripping.
Hey, hey, sis.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you? How you doing?
Oh, we good. We in there raw today.
Yeah.
We're in here raw today. We are practicing these pushback statements. Me and Shay been doing role play on these pushback statements, and I just gave 3 extra, so that's 10. So I gave you the rules for how to make your own anchoring statement, right? So it's only 4 of them. Gave you the rules for how to do that, and here's the rules. I can say them so quickly. Rule number 1: your anchoring statement is 1 sentence, 2 max. That's rule number 1. Rule number 2: no apology padding. I'm so sorry, but I can't. I really wish I could, but I can't. None of that. Number 3: no extra details. Well, I would if I could, but my sister going over here, my mother going over there, and the dog died.
Yep.
It's 1 sentence, 2 max. And the 4th rule is, if they push back, you repeat. Repeat the sentence. Don't go into your explanation. And so I just gave you 3 scripts for the repeat line. That's all I'm sharing right now. But what you mean? You used to it. I understand, but I'm not discussing it. Well, you could at least tell us what you do that. My pace supports my peace. Get that?
Come on.
It's real simple. So now, again, I want you to pick your default statement, your default sentence, your anchor sentence. And if you post it and tag me, I'm going to share my story. You're going to get your A+ and your star for today. Because this the class you can't help but to pass. All you got to do is the work. Shit.
Yep.
Once again. So here we go. Your assignment between now and Friday, okay? Between now and Friday is that you're going to use your default sentence. That's why I want you to write it down and let us know what it is. Because, see, I gave you an assignment on Monday. Pick a sentence, use it once, and come back. But I was leaving you to your own defenses to make one up or to use. I think, like 3 of them on Monday. Now, it's time for you to now utilize one of these scripts. We have made up 10 scripts, 13 as a bonus, right? 13 default sentences that you can take from, and you can interchange them as long as it's one sentence, two tops. And so that's the assignment. You're going to use your default sentence that you either made up or one of the ones that we've created today. You're going to use it one more time. You're going to go back and you're going to do the 2-line reflection. What were you afraid of when you catch yourself? Remember, I want you to catch yourself. Then I want you to use your anchoring statement or your default statement. And then I want you to write down what you were afraid of. What was it that was about to make you over-explain? And what did you do instead? How did you feel instead that you didn't over-explain? Right? That's what that's for. So that's your assignment, to pick your shit, pick your statement. You can interchange them if you want, as long as they still stay within the rules. Okay? And I want you to use it just one time. These are baby steps. Listen, those of you that's been with me for any amount of time, you know that it only gets harder from here. Y'all should feel lucky that I'm only asking you to do one thing one time between now and the next time I see you. And see, it wasn't check-ins before. There are check-ins now. There are check-ins now. Okay? Now, if you got the paid add-on, if you go in that LINKMIBIO and you got the mirror portal and the scoreboard, you can go ahead and you can log your check-in in for day 2, week 1. Save your receipts. You can take a look. Listen, bonus points for the person who takes a picture of their receipt on the scoreboard app and posts it. Because that's your receipt that you're doing the work and that you're learning. You're going to follow the prompts. It is a check-in, and you don't get your badge. See, you get a badge every week. If you get that add-on, if you go up in the link in my bio and you get that add-on, see, you earn a badge every week. You have to check in each day, right? And it saves your check-in. So I checked in for day 1. I'll record it and I'll put it up for you so that you see what it looks like. So I did my check-in. Right now, I'm going to go in for week 1, day 2, and I'm going to do my check-in. I don't get my badge until I check in for all 3 days. So it works on an honor system. You could go in and you could just do the check-in for all day. You could cheat. But where would that get you?
Nowhere.
Nowhere. So you go, you do your check-in. At the end of the week, you get your badge. Right? And it keeps a record for you so that you can go back and you can see your progress. It's a scoreboard with points. It's fun. Link in the bio. Go on ahead and get it. Okay? Friday is apply day. That rhymed.
So she's fancy. Okay. Go ahead.
I didn't realize it until I said it. Friday is apply day. How about that? Oh, that's going on a cup immediately.
Go ahead, girl.
That's gonna be available in the Etsy shop by the end of business today. Friday is, let me write it down. Friday is apply day. Okay? And that go for everything. Friday is apply day. Girl, today I'm putting that up. Oh, I'm putting that up today. But here we go. We're doing pushback role play and real life scenarios. So we did some role play today, me and Shay. And so we're going to do some real life because I want you to come back. I want to do the role play with you. I want you to come back and tell me about the situations where you had to use the statement. That's what I want. I tell you what I want, what I really, really want. I don't know why that came.
I wanna really, 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 really get you out.
And this is why.
If you wanna be my lover,
right? You want to be your own lover? How about that?
That's it.
Do this assignment, okay? That's what I want. We're going to do some pushback role play and some real life scenarios, hopefully from you. But between the 3 of us, we got plenty. Okay. And I'm going to help you tighten your responses because I know, here's what I know. Let me share with you what I know. What I know is, even though I done gave you 13 scripts that you gonna go off and you gonna fuck them up.
Hey, yo. I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna sit in the back of the class. I'm just going with mute. I'm gonna sit in the back of class. I don't want to egg on anything. I promise. I promise. I promise.
No, we hear me out.
I promise. I'm sitting in the back of the class, the last seat.
Hear me out, because earlier when we was doing the role play, me and Shay was doing the role play. I gave her the script, and she added 3 other sentences, and I was like, rule number 1: one sentence, 2 she was like, rewind, please. But it is
That's
the
my
natural.
sis.
But the reason that I know you're doing it is because we know better, and we still do it sometimes. So
Yeah,
I
we do it.
know
We
that
do it.
someone who is just starting out, I know that it is going to be so uncomfortable for you to pull back from the whole dissertation that you used to give to just 2 sentences.
Yeah, it's
So
getting
that's
into
why
the
I
habit
said
of it.
what I know is that no, even though I've given you 10, I gave you 9, and then Shay gave 1, so that was 10 as a bonus. And then I turned around and gave you 3 scripts for the repeat. So that's 13 in total. And I know that even though I gave you those 13, because most of you didn't write it down, ain't gonna fuck it up. But it's okay, because that's what Friday is for. Friday is for us for me to help you tighten it up. So you're going to come back on Friday. You're going to be truthful with me about what you did. Okay. And it's real simple. You can just say, SJ, I tried to keep it to them 2 sentences, but I didn't make it. You could say that. You didn't even see how I'm not even asking you to give me an explanation. Get that? Get how I'm asking you to come up with an anchoring statement, even for that. You don't, unless you want to. If you want to, then hey, let's do it. Because then we can really get down into why it is that you are having a hard time adopting the scripts. Because see, I know better than to think, like I said, that just because I give you the answers, that all of a sudden you're going to go out and everything is going to be okay. You're going to go out, you're going to experiment, you're going to put 3 of them together, 4 of them together. Even though I just said 1 sentence, 2 max, you're going to try to finagle it where all of it can mash together. I already know what you're going to do. It's okay, because we're in week 1. Okay? And so you're going to come back and we're going to revamp it. We're going to refine it. We're going to tighten it up. Dream says, you don't wait for me, but I'm happy you don't, because I love the discipline. Yeah, we got to, yeah, no. Because we'll always be able to catch up. We'll always be able to catch up. Okay? So Friday is apply day. We're doing pushbacks. Girl, well, why we do that? Hold on. Girl, I touched one thing and the whole system went haywire. The whole thing just went haywire.
You like that sometimes.
It did. It just went stupid. Just that quick. It went stupid. Like, why would you do that? Okay, anywho. The mantra for today. Here's our mantra for today. You should be able to see it. Let me see. Can you see it down there? 1 sentence is enough. Go all the way down to the bottom. You see it? 1 sentence is enough. 2 max. Y'all know this is a song that Shay was shaking her titties to on the thing.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
It just registered. I'm just saying. It was
It didn't just register. You've been saying the same shit for almost a year. The fuck?
Oh. Hey, sis.
The fuck? I come in here help her with her role play. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, this is boundaries. Okay, we were talking about boundaries. I come in here help a nigga with her shit. You know what I'm saying?
Go off, sis. Go off. Go off. The nerve. The
The
gall.
gall. Fucking nerve, the gall.
The gall.
The unmitigated,
The unmitigated gall.
the absolute motherfucking
Surely you jest.
The audacity.
Surely you jest. AKA, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Yes.
AKA, you gotta be freaking kidding me.
Okay. Have you lost your
I
mind?
know you fucking lying.
I know you.
Don't play with
I
me.
didn't expect it.
No, I didn't either. Shit. Imagine how I feel.
She said I was minding my
I
damn
wouldn't admit I didn't expect me to fuck either.
business. How do you expect for me to
Let me drink me
respond?
some water before I goddamn.
Listen, okay, how dare you? Next time I help you.
You know, ready, friend, ready.
Aces. Dreamy, this is us. This is what we do. This
Damn, I was minding my business, dreaming. You see what I was doing,
is what
per
we do.
usual.
She said, "Not your giggle last year, baby."
Mm.
Oh, girl, I'm crying. I'm crying because I really didn't.
Damn.
This is what we do. Did your neck snap back, sis? Did your
Hey, you see, what's the movie with the boy in high school?
right?
The little white boy with a big nose, and he played the little nerd, but he got cool. And every time he look at you, like everybody gets scared. What the fuck was that movie? Oh goodness!
The stare was crazy. Mhm.
Hey, listen, the stare there. He look back at you, and then make that noise.
Mhm. That's it. That's it. Saved by the Bell. Yes. Yes, girl. Child.
I couldn't believe that.
Telling
Oh,
you.
your stomach hurt. And that's some shit.
I'm sorry.
All right, we can move on.
Oh,
Though. I
your
was just
stomach
thinking
hurt
that.
now.
Damn.
Okay.
I was taken aback. You know, I'm back, yo. I'm back.
I know you. And
I'm
you
back
should have
now.
been.
All is well.
And I shouldn't have said. I'm so sorry.
All is well. Mhm. Yeah. I should do that to you. Should do that to you.
I'm so sorry. I am. Oh shit! Holy smokes, Batman!
Woo.
Friday is a play day.
The new guy.
Transition.
Remember the new guy? That's what it was called. The new guy.
The new guy.
Mhm.
The transitions, honey.
Oh my god! But this has been fun. Hey, listen. This has been it today. This has been it today. We got 13 scripts that we can take up out of here. All you have to do is choose one. Choose one statement. Use it one time between now and Friday, right? I guarantee you that you're going to feel so much better once you stop over explaining. It's going to be a shock to your system because it's what you were conditioned to do. We talked about that on Monday. It's a trauma response. It's not a personality trait. You're not just an over explainer. You're not just a people pleaser. You know, I just have such a big heart. No, you're a trauma responder. You're not even a first responder. You're a trauma responder. So,
Well. Woo woo.
You are a first responder. I always try to be the first one to show up and shit.
I had to fight.
I got it. I'm right on top of that, Rose.
Right on top.
My uncle. Right.
I'm gonna start calling people
How
first
you
responders.
doing?
All those ones who are eager to please. I got it. I'm right on top of that, Rose. First responder.
Right on top of that.
Make sure you get your 10%.
Okay.
Bitch.
Okay.
Be the first ones to die in the fire. I mean, unlove yourself in fact,
Somebody asks you how you doing. I
Mm-hmm.
remember that day I was in the store, Miss Millie. I
Mama.
was feeling mighty
Mm-hmm.
bad. I was feeling mighty low. But when I seen you,
I was feeling mighty bad.
y'all just waiting on somebody to ask you how you doing so you can
Feeling
just
mighty
say
down.
shit.
Mm-hmm.
I want to thank you, Missy, for everything you done for me.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. Look, y'all the hot flash done flared up. Fuck
Oh,
you,
I've been
John.
over here. As soon as that titty comment, I had to turn my fan on.
I'm glad you responded the way you responded and not the way you could have responded.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
You know?
I do preach emotional regulation. You know, I would have to show some coof,
Mm-hmm.
some coof.
Goof. Okay. And I goofy. I
Yes, she
understand.
has to sow some coof in my tacky moments.
Right, I have to. It's for the bigger
Because I
cause. The
had
bigger
tacky moments.
cause.
We all had tacky
You
moments.
hear me? Come on for the bigger cause, man. I'm here for the bigger cause.
Big it goes.
I'm weak though. hmm I'm gonna drink my water because I gotta get my minimum. Gotta get my water intake in.
Oh no. That's a
Hmm.
reminder.
You
Thanks for
know
the
what? I
reminder,
am
sis.
determined, friend. I am determined because I was on a live last night. I am determined that I am not arguing with another ashy mofo that don't drink water.
Well,
Oh yeah. Well,
Now, I have to not be the ashy mofo in question, not drink water.
well, my thing is, I was at one point the ashy mofo who hated
I'm
water,
still the ashy
and
mofo
I
that doesn't
am
drink
not
water.
anymore. I'm the ashy mofo who loves
I
water.
ain't drinking no water today. I'm being an ashy mofo. But in
Your shit
order
is
for me
dry.
But in order for
drink that
me
quality.
to uphold that rule, I have to, I got to walk it like I talk it. So I got to start drinking my water. So I've determined that, it's the first thing that I'll intake when I get up in the morning. My
Yep.
eyes open,
Nothing else.
drinking
Mm-hmm.
nothing else. My eyes open, drinking some water. And so that's just one small change that I'm committing to making for me. And y'all already hear Alexa tells me several times throughout the day, bitch, drink water.
You
You
drink it,
know,
bitch.
Mm-hmm.
drink,
Mm-hmm.
drink an anime HK.
I'm telling you, Tara, when she started telling you
You gonna
drink,
drink
you
your
drink
water?
it. Shit. Why don't you drink some? But you know what I did? In the beginning, I started getting, me, the mini bottles because they weren't so intimidating, when I
Right,
first
Mm-hmm.
right.
started.
And I like
So
those.
I
I
get the
do. I
8 ounce
like the little
bottles.
bottles.
You could suck them down like, so you feel good about
Ah.
yourself and then you can graduate.
And
But I
it's a
definitely,
psychology thing. But that, you know what that comes from, friend? Number one, like you said, you teach emotional regulation. That comes from knowing yourself. That
hmm
comes from not being ashamed. I have Alexa tell me several times a day to drink water. I'm not ashamed that she tells me that because, number one,
nice.
bitch, I programmed her to tell me that because I know myself.
I want
And
to
I
do
know that
better.
I'll forget, right? And so I've put that in place. And so a lot of people in the beginning, if you guys remember when I first started coming on and she would tell me, people would tease me about it. And no, fuck. Yeah, she tell me what to do because sometimes we do just need someone to tell us what to do, but it don't need to be someone, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I need an alarm
Right.
clock. I don't need somebody banging on my door. Bitch, get up. But I do
I
need
don't
an
want
alarm
nobody
clock.
telling me to drink water and you can't even spell. Shut up. Hydrate. You can't spell what the
You can't spell
formula
hydrate.
You
is of
can't
it.
spell.
You can't spell the formula. You want me? Don't tell me to drink it.
Not you
I
can't spell the formula.
H2O.
It's H2O,
H2O.
bitch.
You can't spell hydrogen.
Can't spell hydrate, nigga.
How about that?
So,
I want some freaking-
so no, that's one of the commitments that I
But
made to myself.
yeah, it's important that we do. So we need it.
But hey, listen, we are out of here. I've said that I was dedicating 60 minutes to it. But hey, did y'all see the video of my new earrings that I created?
I have not.
Nope, I haven't.
Oh, bitch is doing it.
Been
So
on
number
the
one,
deck.
the pair that I have on, if you can see.
Oh yeah, they're pretty. Come on, hearts.
Girl, what I can do with some dang on UV resin, bitch. Don't play.
Yes, what she can do is some dang on you be
What's this
resin, bitch.
one? UV
Okay,
resin.
that's
Yes.
cute.
I
Yeah,
had
those are
these
cute.
yesterday.
I
They
like
almost
So
them.
like a
let me give
music
you
sign almost.
Yeah,
so yeah, I've been
little
experimenting.
brooches. Little brooch.
Wearable art, honey. Because Reed, did you see the clock? You can wear her earrings.
Yes, I saw the clock. Yes, I did, and the earrings. that go with her.
And so, that might be, we're always looking for our thing. I ain't seen nobody. First of all, there's no other clocks like mine on Etsy. There's no other clocks
Absolutely
like
not.
mine anywhere.
Yeah,
There's no other
absolutely.
clocks anywhere like mine, like what I create. I see people with those same shapes, and I put those shapes in, and they create a clock, and they're beautiful clocks. They're great clocks. But nothing like what I create. And then to be able to, take a bit, to borrow a bitch's earrings,
Right.
That's just
and
fancy.
give them back.
That's just fancy.
It's
You want?
literally wearable art at its finest.
And
Yes.
wearable art, wearable functional art,
Mm-hmm.
a conversation piece, something for you to be able to do, and get this, Bessie. Remember, Bessie, I was talking about, I didn't know how I was going to hang her, how I was going to have her on. How about I have her hanging by a braid?
Just hanging on by a thread, but hanging by a
That's
braid.
Hanging
anchored
by a
into the
braid. Ain't
back,
that
because
something?
if you
That's
guys
a real
remember,
saying. Get your braid hanging.
remember the idea that I had, that I was going to put the hair into the back, and I
Mm-hmm.
did all of that work. Well, it's still there. So I was like, well, I will just incorporate, one of the braids as the anchor for her, make it so that it can't be, cut or anything like that. And yeah, that's how she's hanging on the wall. So yeah, now it's
So
up
we don't
to
get to
you.
see. I
Huh?
gotta come over there to see.
Yeah, yeah. The new
Thanks.
clock. The new clock that we're starting, baby.
Oh yeah, I remember the dragon.
The
Okay.
Dragon Time clock. You do know that this is going to be in the theme of Wicked, right? Oh my God. I cannot wait to
Well,
do
I was
this.
thinking, my
But
girl, the Tarkanians.
yes, there will be a Targaryen one there. Absolutely, Drogon will be up on my wall. Okay, but I've been just trying my hand. We're stocking the Etsy shop, and so there's going to be different things in the Etsy shop. I don't want to just have one thing up in there. My squishies, we're going to do those. Let's talk about my son commissioned me to do a hippopotamus squishy, because he has a friend that likes hippos. And so he was like, they give gifts and all that stuff. And he's always trying to wonder what type of a gift, to give that could be unique. He was like, she likes hippos. I was like, I will make her a hippopotamus squishy. I was like, there will be no gift to beat it. He was like, I don't know. No, no, no. Whenever because she loves
No, no,
hippopotamuses.
no.
So whenever she gets stressed out, you mean to tell me she'll be able to come home and beat up her squishy hippopotamus, and it's still going to look cute, and she'll be able to put it right back? Oh, no, it doesn't matter what anybody else gets her. Like squishy hippopotamus. So you guys are going to join me on the journey. I'm on the lookout
A
for
squishopotamus.
a big hippopotamus mold.
A
I want it to be a
squishopotamus.
big one.
Hippopotamus.
A
Say again.
squishopotamus. A squishopotamus.
Mm-hmm.
And so squishies. Yep. You guys haven't seen my squishies. And even my granddaughter. So get this. The bee. This is her favorite. She says, "Baby, you got to send me all three of them, because we're going to make me a stress room where she can just go and just like do what she does." But these are our squishies.
Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute.
He's so
That's
cute.
so cute. That is so cute.
Yeah.
So they're going to be, so these are going to be
I want to. I
the,
want to squid. Can I make a request? Can I make
Hey
a
yo,
request? I done
I
got
was fishy. You sound like me asking for them tickets, girl.
Hey,
wait,
can
we
I?
got to, wait a minute.
Sis, nothing compares to how you ask for them tickets. Okay, let's make that clear. Oh,
Yes, they're
look
back.
at
You're
that squishy.
funny.
We got it. So this one is still sticky. So you can
Mm-hmm.
get it either sticky or you can get it flocked. And so sticky is what you saw with the bear.
Mm-hmm.
Flocked is this, where she's not sticky at all, but I can still,
Yeah, I want
can
mine
still do
flocked.
it.
I want mine flocked. Mm-hmm.
So she would be flocked. So she would be an example of a small. He would be an example of a medium. But wait a minute, I got one more. I'm making a hamster today, but I got one more. And this is the one that inspired my son. He was like, I want you to do one for my friend. because he hadn't seen one like this. And when I said squishies, he didn't know what I was talking about. He thought I was talking about something completely different. He was like, "That is not what I thought you meant." We got a little chick. We got a
Little
little
chicken, little
chick.
chickapea, little
Little
chickapea,
chickpea.
little
Okay, Miss
chickapea,
Chickpea.
little chickapea.
Okay, Miss
So
Chickpea.
these are stress balls. Like
Yes.
when you but they're cute enough to just sit up on your little,
Mm-hmm.
you can sit them in. They come in their own bags, but like I said, again, this is an example of flocked. You see how it's not sticky, but I can still
Mm-hmm.
maneuver it to the shape and you put them back. You could throw them against the wall and he'll stay. So
I don't know if I want to. If
I'm
I want to
having some
squish you, if I want to
fun.
clock. I don't know. I think.
She said, I don't know if I want to switch. That's how you can get both. So he is so cute.
I wouldn't mind my
Ah,
squishy as a. That's why I say my squishy as a key ring or something. You know what I mean?
yeah, that's
I
what
can
I'm
always
saying. Cause baby, when these people get on my nerves, I'm gonna need a squish.
And imagine if somebody throat,
Okay.
somebody esophagus that I'm
Put my
squeezing.
hands around that neck.
Hold on. Because let's talk about, I had some extra material.
Mm.
And so I told you, I just put them, I always have something available. So I was trying out squishy key rings.
Of course.
I was trying them. I
It
don't know
wouldn't
how
be you if you
thick this is
didn't.
gonna be. We may need to get a little bit thicker because this is too thin. But no, we believe me, I'm experimenting.
Mm-hmm.
This is squishy material. I'm experimenting with how thick it needs to be for it to keep its shape, for what I'm
Right.
saying, and all of that stuff. So, but being bigger like this, the numbers, I might be able to, like the letters, because my letters are pretty deep, so I may be able to get some from there. But everything that I have is gonna become a dang on squish.
Yeah.
Gonna become a squishy, but this is So when I got my granddaughter, she said I'm gonna need all three of those.
Okay.
I
Yes.
need you to send them to me so that we can put them in my de-stressing room. I said, okay, baby. The B one say de-stressing room. So yeah. But yeah, that's what I'm doing though. So you're gonna see you guys are gonna see a lot of other videos. Of course, you're gonna see some of the updates and the recaps, from our classes, but you're also gonna see me, just kind of sharing the journey that I'm on of just making things that are stocking up my Etsy store.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was impressed with myself with
Those
these.
earrings are awesome. I love those earrings.
Well, I was like, okay, honey, sat right here.
Those earrings. If
And
you
put
make them
my
like into
on.
a brooch, does that last set of earrings that you picked up, I'm like, that could be a nice little brooch
That
on a
black one, right?
blazer.
It's like a music note.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
This one.
Yes,
Yeah.
girl.
That stands for S. That's a S.
Uh-huh.
For Shayla.
Listen,
Spectacular.
okay, Cherie.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I'll let you have.
So
Let you
my
have.
keychains.
Hey, True Born.
What's up,
Good
true boy?
afternoon.
So the keychains I have. So right now, this is just it says
Mm,
Gemini,
I don't see no S for Sagittarius right
that's
now.
cute. I like
and
it.
so now I have the ones like this, and then I have the ones that
Yes.
are outlined.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm thinking that I'm going to do a set of each because some people like it looks a little bit more elegant when it's not, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And then some people
Yes.
like this. And so
Thank you, true
Sagittarius
boy.
will not fit on
Thank you,
the
boo.
S. So I have to figure out another way to do it.
A
Because
horsey.
I have to get another mold. I want to get another alphabet mold. I have several, but I need to get another one because this is what the S looks like. And so it's not big enough.
To put that
Scorpio
thing on, yeah.
but when
Mm-hmm.
I tried to fit, even when I tried to fit the Sagittarius one is longer, and
Mm-hmm.
so I'm gonna see if it fits in the other mold. The other mold's letters just aren't as fancy looking as these
Right.
are. So, but that's all right. I figured out. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. Just
Okay, girl.
creating, just in the lab, just
Okay, girl.
What's up?
I was gonna say, where to see it? The C F for the cancer. Where to see it?
Well, so right now RC is a Capricorn because I couldn't find the
Okay.
Cancer, but
Okay.
that's what RC looks
Okay.
like. And so these ones can be personalized because, it doesn't have to be purple in there. It can be anything. But like I'm trying to, do things that represent a line. I
Yeah.
have a line of keychains.
Yes.
Like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like,
Chantel, you can have that one.
On Capricorn.
so that is what we're doing. So that is what I'm doing in the meantime, while I was building this cohort. So just imagine I was building this cohort, getting myself acclimated to Etsy, putting things up in there, which look, my time wall is getting so full.
Yes.
3 clocks up there. I have to do another clock like the one that kicked this all off, which was Shay's clock.
I got seen my pics, my bad.
To do another one like that, and I'm doing this the dragon time clock, and then I got a few more that's coming, but I got to get a sale first. We stocking it up, and it's fun making everything, you know what I'm saying. But now it's just really time to do that push. So the YouTube channel is up, the which is Resin and Rituals with SJ, and of course After Effects is up, my Etsy shop. And if you go into that link in my bio, you'll be able to maneuver your way to any of these things. You'll be able to go right to my Etsy shop if you hit that link in the bio. So just remember, what did we say Friday was? Friday is Apply Day. And
Friday is Apply Day.
Okay. We're not going to ramble about it. The lesson for today, again, here's your assignment. Of the 13, well, let me stop saying the 13 because the last 3 statements that I gave you were the repeat statements. Of the 10 statements, the 9 that I gave you and that bonus one that my bestie gave you, you're going to pick one. You're going to pick a statement and you're going to utilize that statement at least once. Is that Chantel? Hey, doll, baby. She says, I got to work on my eShop. That's what I'm doing, working on stocking it up with more than just digital stuff. You know that I love my digital products and all that stuff, but I have to it's cathartic for me, and it's therapeutic, and you don't get to see every process. Like you guys didn't get to see the process of me making this set of earrings. Like, because that was just for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like all of it isn't, even though we're content creators, and if this is a part of your self-care, which it is for me, resin work is a part of my self-care. Every single thing that I do with it isn't for the camera.
Absolutely.
It's literally for me. It's because I saw someone do a rendition of this. And of course, I didn't want to do the exact same thing that they did. So, I was like, I need to try to figure out, how I'm going to replicate what they did without duplicating what they did.
Right.
Get that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Replicate what they did without duplicating.
I got an idea, and I'm probably running past you. It's gonna probably be offline though, because it has to do with the resin. And I saw something, then I was thinking about. I said, "Oh, this would be cute for a personalized. It's a girl thing," but I'm a call you offline because I got an idea.
Absolutely. Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to replicate but not duplicate, because I don't need to come on and copy somebody else's work and all of that stuff. But I loved the technique, right? And so sometimes it's not about doing exactly what somebody else did to get that same result. It's about applying the technique that they used to what you're trying to do to get the result that you want.
Yeah.
So I saw the technique and I was like, I got a lot of, because I got so much. Listen, Dave's there. I am a true crafter.
Right, exactly.
I'm a true crafter.
No, Chantel, I don't want to share it because it mess around and be a multi-million-dollar product. It might mess around and be a multi-million-dollar
It's a lot of
product.
biters. She's not a biter, she a writer.
Look, we just gave 9 scripts about that. I'm not sharing right now. I'm not sharing right now. 1 sentence, 2 max.
Yeah.
No, that's a full sentence. I'm not sharing right now.
That's it. That's it.
But right, and I didn't making these. I was listen, y'all just really don't know how proud I was when they came out like this.
They're really cute. Yeah, they really are.
Because this is not how it started.
It's a whole statement piece, honey.
And that's why every part of my process is not up for grabs. You're not privy to every part of my process, because some parts is sometimes you just need to work it out. You need to work it out and you need to get it down for you, and you need to work through whatever it is. Because I got frustrated. I almost went with these, baby. Oh, because this is a new technique. I'm not doing anything like what I used to do. This is a part. Now, I made these years ago. But if you look at these, to me, I can tell the difference between something that I made years ago and these two pair that I just made yesterday, because I was trying new techniques. You know what I'm saying? Different things, not just to know. When I made these, I was a beginner. And so guess what videos I was watching? I was watching beginner videos. I'm not a beginner anymore. I know some basic things. I know much more than some basic things. So now the things that I watch are much more to the style that I like. You know what I'm saying? I like more elegant things that have much more elegant lines. You know what I'm saying? Those are the things that I like, and those are the things that I want to create. So now those are the things I'm looking at. Yes, ma'am. I'm elevating. But I'm still honoring. Look, because y'all wouldn't have knew. Would you have known if I'd have told you that this was something I made years ago as compared to this? Because, yeah, I'm still honoring it because they still gorgeous. And so, no, you are, and I did tell you, I told you on Monday that over the next 12 weeks, you are going to see me. You're going to see a physical transformation in me. You're going to be able to see my mental transformation. Some things is happening. And the reason that I want to show it to you for me is so that you'll be able to recognize it in yourself. And so you're going to notice my style is going to evolve because I'm going to be trying some new things. Because I can't tell you to try new things and then I don't try new things. I want to be the coach. I want to be the person that you can come to, the self-love strategy you can come to and say, you know what, if she says to do it, hey, it's as good as gold, because I know that she has done it too. And she ain't going to tell me to do nothing that she hasn't done herself. And you can take that shit to the bank. And so you're going to see my transformation. I'm doing it on purpose. And that's what I want you to do. I'm inviting you to transform on purpose over the next 12 weeks. We still in week 1. How much have you guys learned in the 2 days that we've been together? Feels like we already been here for 3 weeks. Is that just me?
Nope, that would be accurate.
Because we learn instantly over here. The transformation is instant over here. We're in week 1, day 2. And we've already got 13 different things that you can say instead of the over explaining that you've been doing. Chantel says, tired of people telling me to do something they never try. Hello. That's exactly why I let you guys see me do it. Before we came with the soft reset, and we talked about this on Monday. Rhea is a good testimony to that. She watched it, was getting pissed at me while I was going through my process. I let y'all see it at the risk of y'all getting upset with me. I knew some of you would be upset because it would be hard for some of you to see me struggling, to see me in pain. But sometimes every time you got to go through to get through. I just choose to show it. Most people will hide away from it and they don't want people to see their process. No, I want you to see the process because it's the very process that I'm asking you to go on. It's the very process that I'm asking you to allow me to guide you through. And so you need to see it. And that's just the take that I have on it. She saw all of it. And oh my God. I can let her speak on how she felt watching me go through it, but
it pissed me off. It pissed me off very much so, because again, I know what she was trying to do. She was trying to push through, but knowing that it would have drained her even more trying to push through. And as much, of course, as she's a self-love strategist, I wanted her to start to love on herself the proper way so she can come back stronger. So yeah, it was painful. It was painful to watch.
Sometimes other people's process is painful to watch. They still got to go through it. But I want you to recognize, because I loved you so much when you said it. And I was like, and I know that, it's just seeing me go through it.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes seeing somebody that you believe to be a very strong person, seeing them in a weak moment, it's uncomfortable. And you wish for everything that this person just stop hurting. I don't want this person to be hurting anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to see it. I don't want any of that. But that's the process. And that's the danger of our. And so let me go here with you for just a second, because as much as I love her for it and appreciated it, I need you to see where that can be stopping somebody from their process. Are people pleasing that wants to come in and swoop in and take it easy, be okay. Right.
Mm-hmm.
That can have a negative effect. She didn't mean it in any type of a negative way. So
Mm-hmm.
let's not misunderstand.
Right.
What we're going into now is remember I said it's levels to everything. So she was at a very healthy level of just, hey, I'm seeing my friend go through something. I don't like seeing her. I want to make sure that she's loving on herself like she was at a very level place. So now let's shift for a second to the people who are not in a very level place, when they are running in to save you from your bad decisions, when you're not allowing people to grow. The process is ugly. Can you imagine if somebody was with Andy Dufresne saying, I don't think you should climb through that. I don't think you should do that. Or when he got hurt, well, you need to stop. I don't think you should do that. A lot of times you have to push through. The journey is where it's ugly. The journey is where all the work is. The journey is the hard part. A lot of you want to be cute on the journey. A lot of you want to be cute on the journey. Be cute when the journey is over.
Mm-hmm.
Have your shit ready. What did Andy Dufresne? I will always go back to Andy Dufresne, honey. He tied his shit to his leg. He tied some soap, a clean pair of clothes. He wrapped it up as good as he could in a plastic bag so that it wouldn't get ruined, right? Remember I told you when you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. See, he didn't have to wonder what he was going to do once he got out the other end of the damn shit tube.
Mm-hmm.
He already knew.
Right.
He had a plan. Some of y'all just going.
Prepare.
This.
Preparation is key.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and there is absolutely a time and a place for your spontaneity. There's absolutely a time and a place for you to just get up and get it and do it, right? So we're not talking about that. Don't confuse that. But when it's something big like the transformation, he trying to escape from prison and not ever be found. You ever seen I Almost Got Away with It?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why do they always go home?
Mm-hmm. Why?
They go home and stuff because they don't have a plan. The only plan, I gotta get out. I gotta get out of here. I gotta
That's
get out.
out. And then what?
Mm-hmm.
Cause then what? Andy Dufresne had a plan. The motherfucker put soap.
Mm-hmm.
Let me pack some soap.
Now what?
Cause he knew exactly what he was going to do. When I'ma climb through this river of shit. And I'm gonna get out on the other side. I'm gonna clean myself up. I'm gonna go to the bank. I'm gonna open up a bank account. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go to Guantanamo, whatever place that is. I want to go.
Mm-hmm.
He had a plan.
Yep.
So those of you who are expecting that remember I told you I wanted you to, I was helping you pack your bag for the journey. Here we are. Here we are. And if you don't have some of the stuff that I told you to pack, this journey is going to get real arduous for you.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm going to be asking you, for those of you who were here with me before, I'm going to be asking you about some of those things that we packed up. We're going to revisit some of those things.
I love that word. Arduous. I love that word.
Arduous. Was that
I love that word. Go ahead. Nerd Nation. I'm sorry.
Arduous.
It's a nerd thing.
Leapshin.
Sorry.
Look, Leapshin. It's going to be very arduous for you. Because you didn't pack the right shit.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of you packing your letters to your past self, instead of you packing your goals, you was trying to pack your extra nails and your eyelashes.
Mm-hmm.
Because you want to be cute on the journey. Instead of you packing your forgiveness letter to yourself that I had you write, because you're going to need it on this journey. Because you're going to have to remember, instead of you packing the goal sheet for why you're on this journey in the first place, which we talked about, right? Instead of you packing that, You needed the yellow pair of sandals with the rhinestones.
No one ain't
That's the
gonna hurt
kind
your
of shit
sleep.
you're packing in your bag. So that when we sit down by the campfire and do our kumbaya moment and everybody needs to reflect, I mean, I'll let you look at my statement, and if you can get something from it, okay. But our goals aren't the same. Just because we're on this journey together doesn't mean that the end goal is the same for all of us. This could be just a pit stop on the way to your other goals, right? And so if you haven't packed the appropriate things for a self-love journey, you so worried about your edges and your eyelashes on the journey, right? You don't want to lose a nail on the journey. This is how I know that you're not prepared to do the work on your journey. Because you still worried about how you look on the journey. Let me tell you something. You're gonna look the roughest on the journey, baby. Baby. Let me tell you, because I'm having a hot flash, but you're gonna look the roughest on the journey. Do you see what's happening right here? I'm put together, but y'all know what the fuck I look like when I'm not on the journey. Y'all know what I look like when I'm enjoying. This is not it. With an afro growing out of all sides of my head.
This is good hair.
But let's talk about it. Let's talk about that's better than it was 2 weeks ago. And 2 weeks ago was better than I was 2 weeks before that when my bestie was like, Bestie, you in the bed a lot. What's up? What's going on? Because she was concerned. Not because she was fussing at me. Not because she, hey, yo, is it something else that we need to know because you are in the bed a lot? And I think that was the weak friend, right? That told you that the doctor called me was like, I don't even know how you move and your iron is so low.
Right. I'm like, oh, that explains it, because nigga, every time I told
I'm
Ree,
sorry, Bessie, say that
I
again.
said, yeah, that explained a lot. Cause I was telling Ree, like, nigga keep talking about she sleep. Okay, she don't be doing all that damn sleeping. She sleep again.
Like, what's
That's
wrong?
why I gotta say something, because nigga, what you keep doing sleep? Okay, I just woke up. Every time it was I just woke up. You know.
My bestie, what's up? What are we doing?
Friends. How many of us have them?
Hello, real ones. Real ones. She wasn't calling me on some gossip shit. And so that's why I wanted to reiterate to you guys. I need you guys to understand when we're talking about the soft return and we're talking about week 1, this is just week 1. And we're talking about returning without the explanation. I'm not talking about you turning into a bitch and not responding to anybody. When these two have something to say, I listen because it's coming from a place of concern. They're going to give me my space. Hey, we're going to let boundaries do what she do. But wait a minute. Like my bestie said, is she still in the bed? Wait. Like, what's up? That's concern. They weren't calling me and talking to me out of a place of making me justify why you in the bed, bestie. That's not how she came at me. If you sure is in the bed a whole lot, must be nice. But okay. So I need to be very clear on the lessons that we're learning here. We are getting out of your bitter and we're getting into balance. I'm not teaching you to bite the heads off of people that genuinely care about you.
I like that. Out of bitter and the better.
Yeah, I like that too.
People who
T-shirt.
Say again.
T-shirt.
I like that. Out of bitter into better. T-shirt.
Yeah. Out of bitter into balance, baby. And so, like I said, we're not teaching you how to bite the heads off of the people who care about you. We're teaching you how to set your boundaries with the people who don't. Okay? That's what this cohort is all about. I'm just going back into the comments. They don't want to be busted on the journey. Yeah, people don't want to be busted on the journey, Chantel. But here's the thing. If you're not busted on the journey, you're going to be busted when you get out of the journey. Because if you were so concerned, when people are so concerned with how they look on the journey, they miss every lesson that the journey is teaching them.
Fixing your eyelashes, tighten up your eyelashes, you're going to miss the whole lesson.
Because see, why you looking... Why you doing that?
Whole lesson in pasture.
It's a whole shit going on over here. It's a whole thing happening while you trying to make sure that your lashes is on right. While you trying to make sure that your baby hairs on your grown up ass is right. I'm
I'm sorry. I get tired of baby hairs, but go ahead.
You 44.
okay.
Right. Grow
While
up.
you're doing all of that, while you're focused, Chantel put the ass.
Grow up. Dang it.
No way.
Since I always listen to Reach, she ain't ever wrong with her. Hey, look,
Just saying. Shoot.
you try. Got your
Right.
problems here and trying to slick your edges down with your problem. The problem always in your hand. No, you never put the problem down,
Mm-hmm.
Problem
but
hair,
you do
problem.
everything with the problem except solving it.
Mm-hmm.
Except process. You doing everything with your pain except processing it. So that you could look cute. And some of you have, listen, how many of you came out that, well, at least I still look good?
And that's what you
No, you
came up
don't.
with?
No, you don't. You still look damaged.
Ooh.
You still look
At least I
damaged.
still look at
You
you.
still
Look
look
damaged
damaged.
is what you look.
Hot
Okay?
damaged mess.
You looked damaged. Okay? So no. Stop trying to look cute on the journey. I gave up trying to look cute. We on this journey together. The days that I can come before you looking like I have it all together, because I do, I will. On the days that I don't, baby, that we on here, we here together.
Mm-hmm.
See me.
We all we got.
All we got,
We
all we got.
I'm mind my sister's
all
people.
got.
Yes,
Okay.
I am. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
My goodness today. I'm just saying, we have to get out of, it's not about getting back to, some of you are just, you so busy. I just got to get back to normal. First of all, normal was fucked up.
Okay.
So we don't have to get back to it. Why are we trying to get back to what was fucked up?
No, you lying.
Super fucked up.
No, you lying.
Who's
Lying to
normal?
yourself like that.
Who's normal? We already know that everything that was told to us was a lie. So who's normal are we fucking talking about? Like,
please.
I remember the first time I said that when I was doing an IOP with my clients. And I was like, I'm not teaching you to get back to normal because your normal was fucked up. Your normal is why you was here. They was like, huh?
Gasping.
Some of y'all been smoking crack since you was 13.
Mm-hmm.
and that's normal to you.
Normal?
Okay. What's that?
No. You need a new normal.
We standing far away from that normal shit.
Okay.
We stand as far the fuck away. We're not trying to get back there.
Run,
That's why a lot of
Tony.
y'all look haggard. You're trying to get back to normal. Your normal is what's got you jacked up. Your normal is self-sabotage.
Mm-hmm.
That's your normal. Your normal is people please. Your normal is over-explain. We are not trying to get back to that. We're trying to create your new normal. The norm that you're trying to get back to is you're trying to get back to your conditioning. Hey, listen. Hey, yo. Leaption. If you are comfortable in your conditioning, I'm going to bid you farewell, and you are so welcome to not come to this class.
So long.
You get on my nerves.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. The sun has gone to bed and so must I. Like, you are so welcome not to be here, because this is a safe space for people who don't want to do that anymore, for people who are not comfortable with that anymore, for even for people who might be comfortable but you don't want to be comfortable because you know that shit ain't right.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to get out of that. This is who we're for, right? So if you are somebody who is comfortable in that state, I bid you farewell. Good luck. May the odds be ever in your favor.
Go with God, Crispy.
Go
Crispy.
with God, Crispy.
Yo, you took that right out my mouth.
I didn't I tell
With
you
God,
that this is not
Crispy.
about change and then love yourself better. I'm a self-love. I'm about love yourself better right where you are. Right where you are. I don't have a predetermined destination for your self-love except for that you love yourself so much, flaws and all, that the only person setting standards for you is you. That's where I'm at with that. It's your standard. I'm not giving you your standards. So if you're comfortable in that, you are invited to exit stage. That you could do it quietly. You don't even have to tell us that you're going.
Yeah.
You won't be missed.
Won't.
You will not be missed because
Rona.
we too busy moving the fuck on.
Moving forward, yes.
Won't.
We're too busy moving forward to miss somebody who's determined to stay there. I want you to be your best. Put your best foot forward, all of that. But I need you to understand that this is a safe space for the people that it's a safe space for. And you don't have to stay nowhere where you don't feel safe. The only way that you wouldn't feel safe over here is if you determined to stay on that bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're definitely not a safe space for anybody that's on that bullshit. So that was your warning. You know. Let's enjoy. Shall we begin? Let's enjoy our time. Let's enjoy learning. Okay. So assignment, once again, choose one anchoring statement, one default statement today, right? One default statement today, and you're going to use it. I gave you 10, and then you got 3 repeat statements as a bonus. My bestie gave you one as a bonus. Okay. And so we're going to pick one of them, and we're going to use it at least once between now and Friday, because Friday is apply day. Okay. And I don't got no money to apply no sprinkles, but I'm gonna find a sprinkle somewhere.
Sprinkle.
Because sprinkle it.
Okay. Sprinkle.
Sprinkle it.
Once
Don't
again,
worry.
if you
We
guys want to
we
be
gonna sprinkle real
interactive,
good.
you want to go past our live, you go up there and click that link in the bio. Go ahead and get your scoreboard and get your mirror portal so that you can do your check-in. Okay, earn your badge for this week. It's gonna feel really great when you do. And anybody that puts a screenshot of their badge up, you're gonna get an A+ and a star for the day, because this truly is the class that you can't help but to pass if you just do the work. Okay, I'm gonna see you guys on Friday. I'm happy that you were here. Thank you for joining me. And yeah, go be anchored today, Nerd Nation. I'll see you guys later.
All righty.
All right. Bye, everyone.